Hello friends, I'm Pastor John, pastor of Sellersburg United Methodist Church, and this is What's Up Wednesday for Wednesday, September 25th. I'm excited about this weekend because the women will be coming in, part of the United Women of Faith, and making apple dumplings this Saturday and then selling them at church on Sunday. So I am looking forward to that, a favorite time of the year, when we can have some delicious apple dumplings. There's also a lot of other things going on though. I want to let you know that starting next week, probably next Wednesday, we have hired a company that is going to come in and start repairing the walls of our church. There are different places where over time water has gotten in and damaged the wall, the plastering. And so we have a company coming in who are going to go throughout our church over a few weeks and make and do repairs throughout the church. And so on the different Sundays, not this week, but of course starting next week, then you'll see maybe scaffolding here and there, maybe even in the sanctuary on a Sunday morning. You'll see it there, and we'll just work around it. But we're excited that they'll be able to come in and do that work. And we're excited to see what it'll look like as we prepare our church and repair our church as we prepare for the 100th anniversary of the church building, which will be officially next May. And so all this is in preparation for that and just maintenance that needed to get done. So I just wanted to give you a word of warning that starting next week, you may see scaffolding or trucks around the church coming in and doing those repairs. And just so be on the lookout. So this week, the 25th, of course, it's Wednesday, so we have choir practice tonight at 5 o'clock, and so you are more than welcome to come and join us and to be a part of our chancel choir and join with us and sharing God's music and a blessing to this congregation. So that's from 5 to 6 p.m. every Wednesday night, including tonight. And then, of course, after that, we have the Wednesday evening Bible study. They will be meeting at 6:30, and they meet from 6:30 to 8 every Wednesday night. And tonight we'll be finishing up our study on the Sermon on the Mount. But even if you haven't been to a single one of the Sermon on the Mount series, you are more than welcome to join us tonight or any Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. We meet downstairs in the church basement in room 2. So we'd love to see you there. Then on Friday, the Friday morning Bible study has been on a break, but they will be back this Friday, the 27th, and we'll be finishing up a Bible study series that goes along with our sermon series, Cultivating Joy. So they'll be doing that this Friday. Wow, I'm just getting all this confused, aren't I? So that'll be this Friday morning at 10 a.m. as they always meet. Starting a week from Friday, they will be doing a new series, which is an Adam Hamilton series. He's a United Methodist pastor, called World Religions. And so we'll be looking at different world religions each week and then discussing what they believe and comparing that to our own Christianity. And so it's an exciting series, especially if you'd like to know more about the world that we live in and what other people and other religions believe. So we would love for you to start with that. That'll be a week from this Friday. But we'd love for you to be there and join us any Friday morning from 10 a.m. to 11:30. That also is in the church basement in room 2. And of course, the men will be meeting this Saturday. They have breakfast every Saturday about 8:30, 8:45. And would love to have you be a part of that as well. Any of the men of our church, any of the men of our community, you are more than welcome to join us. We will be gathering for breakfast, and then we have prayer time, and then we have a lively discussion about some question of faith. And so it's always a great time and always interesting to be there and be a part of that conversation. So we would love to see you there any Saturday morning at 8:30. And so please join them. And then, as I mentioned already, right after the men's breakfast, the women will be coming in at 10 and will be making apple dumplings. So if you're part of the UWF or if you'd just like to come in and bake and help, I'm sure they would love to have you there and be a part of that. They'll be here all morning and maybe into the afternoon on Saturday making apple dumplings. And so would love for you to be a part of that. I'm sure they would. And then, of course, on Sunday, before church and after church, they'll be selling those apple dumplings. This is their major fundraiser. They give a lot of money to ministries in our community and around the world. And this is one of their major fundraisers in order to be able to do that gifting and that help of ministries. And so please bring your checkbook, bring your cash, and show up there on Sunday morning and help the United Women of Faith in their fundraiser by buying and eating apple dumplings. That leads us back, of course, to Sunday morning, which we're talking about. And of course, at 9 a.m. every Sunday morning, we have Sunday school for adults, as well as Sunday school for children. And you are more than welcome to come and encouraged to come and be a part of that. And then worship at 10:15 a.m. as we do every Sunday. This will be the final Sunday in my sermon series, Cultivating Joy, which goes along with the Sunday school class on Friday mornings. And so would love you to be here and be a part of that as well. And so we'll be finishing up that sermon series this week. So a lot going on in our church, not just this week, but in the coming weeks. So would love to have you come and be a part of as much of that as you possibly can. Until then, that's what's up this Wednesday. Have a great day and a blessed week.